Uh, I haven't seen it. There we go. Avatar live action Last Airbender coming to Netflix. They looking like they spending some money on this, bruh. This is one of those shows where I really hope it's successful because this shit looks expensive, and this is the type of shit that it looks like it could potentially tank a business.
Is embarked on a dark path, and the world might never recover. The world needs the Avatar. It needs you, Aang.
Wait. It comes down to the writing and how they will condense the story to the 8 episodes. It's only going to be 8 episodes? Oh my God. Is that true? I'm about to Google this. Hold up. How many episodes in Netflix Avatar? Oh my God, this nigga's right. No. All right, for those of you who have not watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, there are 3 books. How many episodes in Avatar Book 1? There are 20 episodes. They're condensing 20 episodes down into 8. Oh my God. Yeah, you're right. That's a fair criticism. Now I'm a little concerned. It still looks good, but I think a lot of the humor could potentially be lost in translation with this show. Let's let it play.
The nation has destroyed everything in their path. If the world is gonna have any chance, it's gonna need Aang.
Oh yeah, maybe the episodes will be an hour long. Maybe that could work. Maybe. Yeah, my cabbage is better up here.
Right. There goes the savior of the world.
I chased down every hint of the Avatar.
He sounds just like Zuko. That's crazy.
It's my destiny.
I'm not someone who can stop the Fire Nation. I don't want the responsibility.
You don't have to.
So does this cover book 1 and 2? Toph comes in book 3, right? Toph doesn't come until he decides to learn how to earthbend. Was that was book 2, right? The Ba Sing Se saga, because that was a whole saga. The thing is, I think there's already images of her. Like, I think she's in the show. Is Toph in Avatar Netflix? The last bit to this. Oh, maybe. Okay, never mind. She's not in it. Okay, so I guess this is probably just book 1 then. I mean, I'm getting the vibe it's book 1. Azula's in book 2 as well. Yeah, I saw images of Azula. They probably are changing some shit then.
To do this alone. You have me, Tara, and a flying ball of fur. What more do you need?
The world needs you. Remember what it is we're
Momo.
fighting for.
Got the Kyoshi warriors.
We love.
I'm the Avatar, and I'm gonna save
Big Zuko.
with my friends.
How the fuck does this shit look better than that M. Night Shyamalan movie, bro? This is crazy. Big Boomy, bruh. They got Big Boomy in this bitch, bruh. Yeah, Katara throwing hands too. This nigga said in the chat, this reeks of a real budget. Why you say that like that shit is an insult? This shit just reeks like it got a real budget. At bare minimum, I'll say this trailer's a W. This trailer is a W. But I was completely ignorant until he said it in the chat that this is the first season is going to be 8 episodes. And if I had to take a wild guess, the reason it's 8 episodes, I mean, look at the visuals. This looks really good. This looks like movie quality shit. So it's probably, this is probably one of Netflix's most expensive shows. And this is why I said, I really hope this increases the subscriptions, because this is the type of shit that makes a company tank. But at the same time, I respect it, because Netflix, in order to make money, you got blow. They roll in the dice. I respect the gangster. This is how you get money. So they roll in the dice. The only red flag I'll say is that 8 episodes, the pacing. And I'm not gonna lie. In my opinion, Avatar is the greatest cartoon of all time. I don't even think it's a debate. Great action, comedy, politics, life lessons, great animation. Did I say life lessons? If I didn't, life lessons. Fucking the lore of the world, the characters with the different kingdoms and abilities and shit. There's so much to. Is it considered a cartoon? Yeah, because it's Western. I would say it's a cartoon with anime influences. But anyways, that's just my opinion. Who cares? It's the greatest cartoon in my opinion of all time. Yeah, character growth. Oh yeah, strong writing. How did I forget that? Great character growth. Zuko, Iroh are 2 of the greatest characters ever. I love Toph too. Great character. Great supporting cast. So I say that to say I respect the gangster because they're rolling the dice on this bitch. But also, the Avatar community, motherfuckers love this show. I don't think I've ever met a person that said they hate this show. I'm dead ass trying to think about it. I don't think I've ever met a person. I've heard people say that this is not their favorite cartoon of all time, but I've never heard somebody say they don't like this show. If they fuck this shit up, Netflix, you're gonna catch all 9 circles of hell. I can see the internet. The point is they've got a rabid fan base. They're gonna catch all 9 circle of hell. You can't say the show is bad. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't say the show is bad. So like, I really hope that they don't fuck it up, because yeah, they're gonna get dragged through the streets, and I'm gonna be right there leading the way. Like, don't fuck up something that we love, like how M. Night Shyamalan did. Yeah, motherfuckers still slander him. Like, I don't think his career recovered after the Avatar movie. I haven't seen an M. Night Shyamalan movie since. That nigga's not allowed to direct nothing. Because I remember, like, when I was younger, his name used to be popping. That movie came out. I don't think that nigga had a job since, bro. Shit. So I hope it's good. I do hope it's good. February 22nd. Hopefully you can make some Black history here. Hopefully it won't end up like Cowboy Bebop or Yu Yu Hakusho, but more like One Piece. Yeah, like based off the trailer, I'm getting more, it's leaning towards the One Piece. Like, this actually might be a decent adaptation, but they definitely are going to have to, they're probably going to have to skip through some things and really condense a lot to get 8 episodes in, and they can pull it off. I'm just curious to see how they're going to do it. Hopefully, I would say hopefully the episodes are at least 45 minutes apiece. I think that would give them more time to tell a really good story. And also, I hope, one thing I will say, besides the fact that it's 8 episodes that I did not like about the trailer, and it's not like I hate it, more so nitpicking. One thing I did love about the show is, even though it was really well written with great character development and action, and it was a very serious story about, what's the word? I guess you could say colonization, because I mean that's what the Fire Nation was doing. They were trying to colonize and take control of it. It was about genocide and colonization. It was a really good political story. Imperialism is the better word. Yeah, imperialism. It was a story about imperialism. Even though it was a very serious cartoon, it never forgot it was a cartoon. There were generally funny moments in there, like, my cabbages. I hope that they don't lose that in this show. And that's my one nitpick. Yeah, it talked about sexism too. That's my one nitpick of this trailer. It's very serious. So like, I hope it finds that balance between it being serious and just having like a little bit of humor in there. It has the same appeal as Star Wars. Ding, 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 ding. No, I said, don't be fucking up one of my favorite shows, bro. I remember, like, I'll never forget Secret Tunnel. I'll never forget when I first watched this shit. Like, I think it was one of those moments where, like, I got sick and I kept hearing about the show. Bro, after about 5 episodes, I was fucking hooked. I ended up binging the entire show in like a week because it was so fucking good. Don't fuck it up, Netflix. It's very rare you'll hear me fangirl over some shit, but don't fuck up this show. The moment that trailer dropped, I texted my girl. I said, we will be watching this. What's the one episode everyone hates in the first season they consider filler? I don't remember. The cast talked about recreating the humor in another video. I hope they get it. Stumble Guys official Xbox trailer. How old are you when you first watched it? It was like early 20s, I think. I don't remember. Why is the audio only playing through one ear? We got the Android Fall Guys. Do you have a droid? Do you want to play Fall Guys? Join the millions of stumblers. Who's getting Stumble Guys? So if you don't get this droid ass game off my stream. Oh shit. Yeah, let's get this shit out of here. Anyways, let's see. Helldivers. It's unfortunate. This game looks decent, but I feel like this is a game that's going to get lost in translation. February 8th. I believe February 2nd is when Suicide Squad drops. When does it drop? Kill the Jet. Yep, February 2nd. So February 2nd, everybody's going to be on Suicide Squad. I feel like they're going to be too busy playing that to get on this. Also, keep in mind, people are probably going to still be playing Power World, and they're still going to be playing Tekken. Unfortunately, I feel like this game is going to get lost in translation. It'll have like its core fan base, but we'll see. Like, I really need game developers to look at the calendar and say, look, man. Like, I remember my favorite one. I remember when they announced Fallout 4. And then like a day later, Crystal Dynamics came out and they said, we're releasing Tomb Raider, the reboot. I think it was like the second game in the series, the first or the second one. They said they were releasing it on the same day as Fallout 4. I said, that game's dead. If Drake is dropping an album, you move your album to next week, probably 2 weeks, maybe a month. That's just the way things work. It doesn't make you pussy. It makes you smart. You work hard. You work smarter, not harder. If I could advise the Helldivers developers, is like, I know you guys are excited. Your game looks decent, but to put it in the best position, I'd recommend putting this bitch out in the summer. The only thing coming out in the summer is Wukong, and that's late summer. It's really September. It's like late August. Put this bitch out in July. You have no competition. But you want to put this between Suicide Squad, Tekken, and POW Guys? We don't know what happened to our game. Nobody bought it. Remember Horizon released between... Yeah, right. Okay, yeah. Horizon released between the Breath of the Wild and Elden Ring. I mean, Tears of the Kingdom and Elden Ring. Horizon's a cool game, but I'm going to play Elden Ring. Did you hear Stephen A. Smith says he wants to debate Trump? Nah. I'm not gonna lie, that's something I don't really want to watch either.
Flying to their own farm planets, harvested for element 710.
Oh yeah, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out in February, I believe, too.
Once more to deal with this threat, but also
is Suicide Squad really competition though? In my opinion, it is. I think it'll sell well based off the IP. Now the sales could take a tank if the reviews come out and it's not very good, but I think based off the name alone, it carries more weight than it's brand recognition. Suicide Squad is a much more recognizable brand than Helldivers. That's all it is.
The brand new race. They seem to be called...
Yeah, people still... Exactly. People still bought the Avengers. That game fucking sucked. It got mediocre reviews. Niggas still bought the game. Do you know why? Because they like the Avengers movies. Do not underestimate brand recognition and the power of familiarity. That is the reason why Call of Duty is still selling to this day. It's chicken noodle soup. It's something that's familiar. You know what you're gonna get. It's gonna make you feel good for a short period of time. That's all.
As full robots, it might not be a bad idea to put them in their place too. You're going to be playing as a Helldiver. They go through training. Very thorough training.
Who will be on Golem in 2024? Shut up.
And our frozen our cryogenic technology is second to none. When you start to play as a Helldiver, they've just been defrosted and ready to command their super destroyer. In the game of Helldivers 2,
I hope it's good, but I won't be surprised if it sucks. I agree, Shell. I agree. For these type of games too, I need to get a degree in marketing. For these type of games, put a demo out. Put a demo out. Like, let people try the game out. Demos can either help make or break you, but I think this game would really benefit from it because I think it looks pretty decent. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm hating on this game. I think it looks decent. If they put a demo out and just let people try it, I think they could draw some sales in. I think any game that's kind of like shaky in terms of sales potential, they should put a demo out. Yeah, I'm glad demos are making a comeback too. It's fun to stream that shit too.
On your ship.
It builds up hype.
Strategy. The galactic map shows you the current situation of the war. It shows
all
you
games need demos.
Super Earth planets. What planets are being covered by some.
It's sad we've reached a point in age. Hey kids, in my day, every game had a demo. Even in the Xbox 360 era, that shit was great. Play the demo 2 weeks before the game comes out, drum up some hype. That shit was great. What the fuck happened? Yeah, we literally just watched the last Airbender trailer. Yes. What do you need? You need a hug?
Sort of enemy scum, and where the battlefront is. And as the Helldiver, you get to decide exactly what planet you're going to fight on, what enemies you're going to go against. You get to make quite a number of choices.
How are you?
At the same time, the Galactic War is the place where Super Earth High Command is going to be communicating out to Helldivers across the galaxy.
Best bud.
They'll be letting you know what the current top military priority is.
Yeah, Final Fantasy
They are
VII looks
broken out
great.
into two types of orders: major orders and personal orders. Major orders are big, long-lasting things that the community as a whole is working towards. These are things that are central to the story. There are ways in which you can be a major contributor to changing.
The reason why demos aren't a thing anymore is because people will try to look for bugs and glitches. I think from a dev's perspective, it's a lot of anxiety. True. I can understand that. Motherfuckers be data mining and shit. The culture has shifted a lot now. I do feel like when we were younger, people used to just play games for fun. We've reached a really weird point where motherfuckers play games for an agenda. Isn't that's like weird to say? Nigga, are you playing this game for an agenda? Like, like what are you doing, dude? We're gonna find every character that Smash Bros hasn't announced yet in this demo. We're gonna find it in the fucking data code. And what? I found in the code this game is woke. Like, bro, just enjoy the goddamn game. Aki looked like he going through the teenage adult years. Yeah, he needs to get a life.
Itself. That's going to take the combined effort of Helldivers across the galaxy working toward that type of goal. On the personal order level, something that you and your squad can do all together, maybe you'll be sent off to kill a couple of really terrifying enemies, and only in a specific way. And if you do it exactly in that way, you'll get a reward for having done the good work.
Salute. Shout out to the 500 people we got in here. If you're new, hit the follow button.
Number of missions. On lower difficulties, you have fewer missions. As you go into higher difficulties, you get more missions per operation. Beep. In a mission, you don't simply have one thing that you do. You need to shoot the nuclear missile. Beep. You need to start up the generators for it. You need to find the launch codes.
Where are we going?
These are objectives spread out on the map. There's also secondary optional objectives. You don't have to do it, but you are rewarded if you do. Sometimes you find an artillery gun that you can load up, and then you can use that artillery gun. But there's also hostile ones. There are artillery emplacements.
It's actually fun. I ain't got no time for it though. I'm playing Baldur's Gate 3. I feel that.
GUI bug structures that spreads fog.
Progression.
You have your Helldiver Destroyer. It can be upgraded.
By the way, if you're the same person that's been emailing me, I emailed you back, June. I don't know if you saw it.
In the ship management, you buy bigger guns, better eagles, and to get those, you need samples. You find
unless you responded to me and I missed the email.
To get your samples with you to your ship.
glad this game ain't $70. They know they made it
Requisition you
reasonable
use
by
to buy
$40.
stratagems. You get it mainly by
That's
just
good. At
doing
least it's
your
not like
missions.
a full purchase.
Most of your personal equipment, like your armor, your helmet, primary weapons, grenades, those are acquired in your war bond. And in
This is a game I think that would benefit from being on Game Pass. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like a Game Pass game. It looks like, it doesn't look AAA, but it doesn't look like indie. Like, what's the term? A AA game? Like, this looks like a AA game. A genre that I feel like has been really missing in gaming. It's funny how, like, I feel like our current economic situation of the world also is reflected in our games. Because you know how they say the middle class, when I was a kid, it was the middle class is shrinking. Now the middle class doesn't even exist. It's either you're rich or you're poor. And I feel the same way about games, where it's either a AAA game or it's some indie game. But like, if you remember, like in the 360 PS3 era, there were a lot of just like B tier games. They were really good. Had little quirks about it, some things around it, but they were really good. And that's how studios built their name.
Warbond,
This looks like one of those type of
you
games.
get medals from doing operations. You also get it from doing orders.
Yeah, I would argue we need more AA games. It allows people to experiment.
You get to choose from and create a
Movie games like Wolverine.
fit your playstyle.
Hey, am I wrong for saying I miss, no, fuck anime games. Not those ones. I missed the era of movie games. Them bitches were hard. Movie games were so bad. They were they were so, with the exception of the Wolverine game. That one was good. But I missed that dark era of fucking shitty movie games. Like, we've reached a point where, like, I'd argue it's very rare that you see like a really shitty game too. Most games are either really good or they're just kind of mid. But you don't, like, mid is the new bad almost. But like, you don't really see just absolutely incredibly horrible stuff like back in the day. And that shit to me was fun. Picking up a fucking busted ass game for $2 out of the bargain bin and playing it for shits and giggles, bro. Yeah, the Captain America game, X-Men Legends. X-Men Legends was a classic. What are you talking about, bro?
It's also a place where
I was not talking about X-Men Legends.
can interact with you, watching what you are doing, watching how the community is playing, and maybe, if appropriate, giving you just the weapon you need to push yourself over the edge. Or maybe, if it's the right time in the story, seeing it.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, was that? That's why I had to stop. I said, was that X-Men Legends slander? Well, you wait a goddamn minute. I was thinking about that. X-Men Legends was a fucking classic. You watch your mouth, good sir. Like, I used to love that game. I think that was the first like top-down game I really got into, and then it evolved into Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Game looks alright though. Is there anything else in a showbox? In a showbox, Sea of Thieves official January update. Yarn. Phantom Galaxies. Mobile Suit Gundam Operation 2. What is this? The Zebra Man announcement trailer. I wasn't slandering. I love the games. The trailer. Yeah, look at IGN San Andreas video. It looks funny. Wait, what are you talking about? Madam Web. Arc Journey, Way of the Hunter, Like a Dragon. Princess Peach, Showtime, official trailer. Let's check out the Tekken 8 review. Let's see what they're saying. I've seen all the numbers of the good reviews, but I haven't seen specifically what people is saying, though. Let's see. Did you see the new Matrix trailer movie? There's a new Matrix movie? Wasn't the last one ass? How did they get another one? Hollywood, let it go. Oh, it's a game? What's it called? Are you talking about this? The Unreal Engine shit demo? Do you use any cloud services to store photos and videos? Trying to get rid of space on my phone? Yeah, for moving like large files, like sending files to like my editors and shit like that, I have a 2 terabyte hard drive in the cloud for Google Drive. But if you're just trying to like, you know, clear space for photos and videos, I use Amazon Photos. Believe it or not, my mom put me onto it. Before I was paying for the iPhone storage. I think it's like $10 a month. But if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get unlimited free photo storage and then up to like 10 gigabytes of video. You just have to download the Amazon Photos app and then link your account. And then you get unlimited photo storage. So like all my photos, and it does it all in the background. All my photos I take are uploaded to the cloud automatically, and it's all free storage. So in case you didn't know that, if you're an Amazon Prime member, you get that for free. Very clutch. I don't pay for that Apple shit. It actually saved my ass one time back during like peak COVID when I didn't have my what's that joint? I didn't have my not the COVID card. What was that shit called? I didn't have my vaccine card on me. I forgot it. But you remember if you wanted to get into certain events, as long as you had a picture of it, you can get into the event. So like I remembered I had it backed up on my Amazon cloud. So then I downloaded it to my phone and I was able to get into the event because I had the card on my damn shit. So that shit was clutch. What do you do for storage of videos? I don't take a lot of videos, so the storage it gives me is enough. If I really need to store something, I'll just put it in my my Google Cloud because I pay for that 2 terabytes. Google used to be free.
Hey, we're
It used to be free, man.
Barker and Glenn from Phantom Galaxy's community team. Today we're going to be running through the top 10 tips that every player needs to know when diving into Phantom Galaxies.
Diving into Phantom Galaxies? I've never even heard of this game.
Faster. Not abilities stack, meaning if you...
This should look ashy. I'm good off this. Mobile Suit Gundam. Battle Operation 2. Official Freedom Gundam trailer. Is this a new game? Yarn, 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 yarn. You see Like a Dragon's paywalling the new game plus? Nah, I didn't know that. Why? You talking about the Yakuza game, right? It's an Overwatch Gundam game. Oh, this is the Overwatch Gundam? I thought it was called something else. Nah, I didn't see no Tron Legacy 3. They've been doing that in Japan. They finally did it in the West. I'm good off this ashy ass game. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me because I never play New Game Plus, but that shit is whack. Now we're locking even more features behind a paywall. What up, Sensei? What I don't understand about Gundam games is that the graphics are lacking compared to other mech games. Yeah, I feel like with Gundam games, they're always lazy. They rely on the fact that the name is the Gundam, and that kind of carries it. The Zebra Man. I'm already getting ashy vibes from this trailer. Yep. Bro, if you don't get this fucking Game Boy Color game off my fucking screen. Princess Peach, Showtime, official trailer. Ninja Peach.
Howdy there.
Cowgirl Peach. Honestly, this game doesn't look bad. I just can't tell what the fuck it's about. Wait, this looks kind of... I was saying, like, actually, this doesn't look bad. Detective Peach. I'm getting Luigi's Mansion vibes. I don't even know how to pronounce that damn word. Kung Fu Peach? Ooh. Oh, excuse me. Has there ever been a bad Mario game, though? Depends on who you ask. I would say for the most part, no, he has a high batting average. But I would say that I was not a fan of Super Mario 3D World that was on the Wii U. And then they ported it to the Switch. The one where he had the cat suit. It was 2D. I didn't like that game. And we've talked about this a million times. It's because I bought the original game. Also, the last Super Mario, the last Mario Paper wasn't good either. I love that game. I hated that game. Because, what was it? I bought the original version on the Wii U. And on the original version, there was a level. This is literally when I quit the game. There was a level on the Wii U version where you were underground and you had to jump on these platforms that had fans on them. And the game, you had to blow into the controller to make the fan go up. It had little propellers, and you had to blow into the controller to make the fans go up, and then you would jump from the next one to the next one. So you're sitting there playing the game like this. I'm I'm over here blowing my Wii U. Pause. What's the name? And like, I'm sitting there like, at this point, I'm a grown ass man, by the way. I'm sitting there playing it. I was like, nah, nigga. Nah. I'm gonna play Bayonetta 2 or something. Like, I'm not playing this fucking game. That shit made me mad. It's a whack ass game, bro. So like, I didn't like that. I'm like, I'm not gonna blow Mario to have fun. I'm good. I don't care how that shit sounds. Uninstalled, nigga. I think in the new version, the Switch version, they took that shit out. But in the original, look it up. In the original Wii version, you had to blow your controller to get past certain levels. Nah, nigga, we're not doing that. I'm not that bored. You said, was that on stream? Nah, I think that was before I started streaming. Because remember, I was real reluctant to start streaming. I think that was before. When did it come out? Super Mario 3D World Wii U. Release date 2013. I started streaming in 2013. I think this might have been right before I started streaming. I wonder if we could find footage of it. Let's see. Super Mario 3D World Wii U blowing into controller. Let's see if we can find somebody doing it, because I feel like motherfuckers be thinking I'm capping when I talk about these stories. This is so long ago. There might not be footage of somebody doing it. The issue with blowing. Oh, wait, is he doing it right here? A lot of DS games had the blowing option.
I can't talk during this level.
He's doing it, see? There's no cap in my fucking rap. Hold up. There's no cap in my rap. Look. Watch what he does.
I can't talk during this level.
I'm not doing that. That's what I'm talking about, right? You gotta blow the fucking controller to beat the level. And it was all in the game. I'm like, nah, nigga, bruh. I'm not doing this shit, bruh. This nigga, his wife call him, honey, I need to talk to you. I can't talk, babe. I gotta blow my fucking controller. Fucking bullshit.